Never run, never hide, legends never die. Feel the burn, come alive, lighting up the night. I'll do what it takes, yeah. So just set your heart ablaze.
Know that we killin', we grillin' like krillin', and all of this blood that we spillin', these sweets be fillin', man, it is so thrilling. You cannot step up to me, boy, you not willin'.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Shadow Ace, and today I am back with another video. This video is gonna be very interesting. I just had this idea last night when I was watching stuff. So before I get into the video, I just want to say thank you all for your kindness on my song Villains. Check it out if you haven't already. But I put a lot of work into it. I know it's not the greatest song, but I did the best I could. Thank you all for your support on it. It's now my fastest growing video. It got 20 views in a day. It's pretty crazy to me. It's the best any of my videos have done, so I really appreciate you guys doing that. Go stream it if you haven't. It's also on SoundCloud. A link will be in the description of this video and the song video, so you can listen to it on SoundCloud. I got new songs coming out. I'm going to be dropping a single sometime next week. I'm not really sure, but stay tuned for that. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Let's just get right into this video. Alright guys, so this is going to be a video about people that were wrongfully accused of crimes. So this is going to be a heavy video because this is a real problem in today's society. Just don't lie. Just don't lie. There's no point. Anyway, let's just roll the clip, roll the video. It's a minute long, so let's just get right into it.
Petition is granted.
The end of Brian Banks' ordeal was marked by tears after a judge threw out the rape charge that had sent him to prison for more than 5 years.
My only dream in the world was to just be free and to have the same opportunity as everybody here.
He was a 16-year-old star linebacker with a full-ride scholarship to USC and a dream to play in the NFL.
Wait, a man had a USC scholarship? Damn. That sucks, because you know he don't got that no more. Man, that's mess. That's mess.
2002, a classmate accused Banks of raping her in the stairwell of their Long Beach high school. Although Banks insisted it was consensual and there was no sex, he told KCBS TV that his defense attorney at the time gave him a choice: plead no contest to rape or risk a trial that could send him to prison for life.
When you go into that courtroom, the jury is going to see a big black teenager, and you're automatically going to be assumed guilty. Those are
true.
Exact
That's true.
words.
He took the deal, went to prison, and had to register as a sex offender. He thought
that doesn't go away. People don't understand that kind of thing doesn't just go away. Even if you were wrongfully accused, that's still how people see you. People still see you as this guy. Can't say what he did because obviously YouTube, but I mean that's a kind of thing that sticks with you throughout your entire life. He can no longer go to USC. His scholarship's gone. Any dreams he had of being in the NFL are now gone. And he just lost 5 years of his life because he was stuck in jail for something he didn't even do. And people these days don't really understand that your actions have consequences. They don't always have consequences for you. Sometimes your actions lead to consequences for other people to go through. Keep that in mind.
was the end of it. But after he was released, came a surprise. A friend request on Facebook from his accuser, one Etta Gibson.
I remember closing the laptop just like real quick and just like thinking like, what did I just see?
So Banks arranged a meeting with a private investigator who videotaped the whole thing.
No, he did not.
Gibson later explained she hadn't wanted to say that publicly for fear of losing a $1.5 million settlement that her family...
Money. It's all coming together. People will do anything for money, and that's ridiculous. Money doesn't really buy you happiness. Money buys you what you want and what you need. but it's not what you want in your heart. You want love, and you just want to be happy. Those are two things money can't buy. You guys gotta I know my fans are smarter than this. I know that, since you're watching my channel. But if you ever find yourself in this situation, then I do apologize. And if you are going through anything, reach out to me, and I will talk to you about it, because this is some serious stuff.
We had gotten after suing the school district.
I may not ever get the answers as to why I was supposed to go through what I went through, but I know that I'm here today, and I remain unbroken.
Unbroken and working to get his life back on track. Those dreams of playing in
Proud.
the NFL, he says, might be realized yet.
Oh?
Lee Cowan, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Yeah. That really just breaks my heart, man. That he had to go through that. He didn't do anything. He just had to go to jail for something that he didn't even do. And the video's not even going to tell us, like, how he will be able to play in the NFL again. I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
But next video. Alright, so this next video is from Court Cam. Court Cam? Don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's a camera in a court. Crowd cheers for wrongfully convicted man found not guilty. That's the kind of thing you like to hear. Thought we could use a more upbeat one after the last one. So this is as far upbeat as we're gonna get. So let's just listen. Let's just watch this video.
We're now in the El Paso County Courthouse in El Paso, Texas.
All rise.
Please be seated. The record should reflect the attorneys for the state, the attorneys for the accused. The accused are present in the courtroom.
The man you see here is 41-year-old
The court
Daniel
has
Villegas,
received a message
accused
from the
of
jury
killing 2 teens in
indicating that they've
1993
reached a verdict.
when he was just 16. At that time, without an attorney or his parents present, Villegas says he was coerced by an El Paso detective into confessing to the murders. Despite recanting the confession hours later,
That's just a terrible cop. And he didn't want to do the work to catch the actual killer. So he just said, it's you. And you gotta confess to it. It's ridiculous, man. Like, you signed up to be a police officer. Do your damn job.
The attorneys
became
for
a
the state,
key
the
piece of
attorneys
evidence for the
accused,
prosecution.
The accused are present in the courtroom. The court has received a message from the jury indicating that they've reached a verdict.
Villegas has been on trial 3 separate times for this crime and has maintained his innocence throughout.
Let's bring the jury in.
His first trial in 1994
We're rooting
ended
for
in a
him.
mistrial
We're rooting for
through
him.
a hung jury. A 1995 retrial ended with a conviction for capital murder, and Villegas was sentenced to life in prison. After spending 18 years in prison, that verdict was thrown out in 2013.
18 years. This man was in prison for 18 years. Just to be found not guilty. Alright, that actually makes me upset. That actually makes me angry. That's ridiculous. Let's just finish this video.
Because of ineffective assistance of counsel. Villegas was released in January of 2014 and has remained out on bond as he awaited a 3rd trial. During that time, he fathered 2 children. Though the prosecution continued to insist on his guilt, there was no DNA, no firearm, and no forensic evidence presented linking Villegas to the shooting.
If the defendant will please stand.
Within moments, he'll find out if he goes home with his family or spends the rest of his life in prison.
Madam Presiding Juror, have you in fact reached a verdict?
He's on trial for the 3rd time for the murder of 2
We're rooting
teens
for him. We're
when
rooting
he
for
was
him.
just 16 years old. Many believe he was wrongfully convicted.
If the defendant will please stand.
The last 25 years
bro.
of his life, much of it in prison.
Come on, bro. Everybody cross your
led up
fingers.
to
All
this
y'all
moment.
watching, cross your fingers for this.
In the District Court of El Paso County, Texas, 409th Judicial District, the state of Texas versus Daniel Villegas, number 940D09328. Verdict Form B. We, the jury, find the defendant Daniel Villegas
Bro.
not guilty of...
Let's go. Not guilty. Let's go. Let's go.
For the first time since he was 16 years old, 25 years ago, Daniel Villegas is a free man.
Mr. Villegas...
Dude, he didn't even get to have, like, his teenage years. He's been in jail for 25 years. That's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. That just proves that the justice system of America is kind of screwed up. And I don't want to get political with it, but it is. It's not really. I'm actually learning about this in school, about like all the parts of the American justice system that is not right and needs to be fixed. This is one of them right here. They didn't have enough evidence to put him in jail, but they didn't have enough evidence to take him out of it, so they decided to just put him in jail anyways. I feel like they should have him like detained and like under like house arrest until like found not guilty, so they can at least be free, you know. All right, we got time for one more. Let's do this. Guys, this one it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be rough for some people. This is nothing to joke around with, and I'm gonna take this video 100% seriously. This is people reading suicide notes that were they were gonna commit suicide, and they are now reading their suicide notes to us. So I want you guys to take this 100% seriously as well. This is nothing to joke about because it is a real problem. If you want to see us, me and my boy Wolf, talk about this stuff, go sub to our podcast. Link will be in the description. We're going to be dropping a new episode of it at some point in time. We will let you know when. But yeah, let's just watch this, man.
Dear Fano, this isn't anyone's fault, so try not to blame yourselves.
But the reality is that my fight was one that was never going to be won.
I tried to make everything as pleasant and quick as possible. I hope this scene doesn't burden you because I don't want to leave trauma and hurt.
I'm just sick of being the good guy, sick of no one caring about how I am or how I feel.
I'm not worth it, and I know that I don't deserve anything good because I am shit.
I have pushed away everyone that cared about me, or they've walked out on me, and I can no longer put the burden of my life onto anybody else.
I know how blessed parts of my life have been, but I can no longer find any drive or motivation to live.
I have no friends. I feel so unliked and alone. I just want it all to stop.
No one will understand how I feel or know what it is like in my head, and if you knew, you will hate me anyway.
I hope you find peace in knowing that I'm no longer in pain, that I'm no longer fighting the demons in my head.
I'm not good enough. No one supports me when I tell them I want to do music. They just laugh or ignore me.
To my darling little girl, this isn't your fault, okay? Dad is sick, very, very sick. and I'm very, very tired and I need to go now.
I am sorry, everybody, for any pain this causes, and I pray that it's temporary.
Guys, let's get serious for a second. If any of you feel this way, tell me. Tell me DM me on Instagram, DM me on Twitter, tell me in the comments, and I will try to talk to as many of you as I can. Suicide is never the answer. That's real. If you guys feel this way, talk to somebody. If you feel you have no one to talk to, you always have me. I'm here for you guys just as much as you are there for me.
I've always tried to give the best of myself to my friends. I truly hope you can reminisce on the good and happy memories we had.
I want to flip the switch that keeps you sane and attached to fear so that you don't harm yourself. I want to hurt myself and not worry anymore.
Please forgive me because I can't do this anymore. Love you all so much, but I'm tired of pretending. Tired of trying to be someone I'm not.
You'll move on and eventually forget about me.
I love you guys and always will. My true family.
I can't live like this anymore, and I'm so sorry. This isn't how I wanted my life to end.
Don't hate me, please. I don't know what else to do. Love you all. And I'm sorry.
Goodbye.
Dear suicidal me, please just listen to me for a second, please.
It's okay, my brother. You are not alone. There are lots of people suffering with what we have. It's called depression, and you aren't going crazy.
I wish you knew how much was to come from that existing mindset.
But trust me, things get so much better.
It's okay, my brother. Just breathe and know that you are truly worth it. You truly deserve so much love and happiness.
If you guys do feel this way, listen to this part, because this is the truth.
You will travel internationally for work again, to places like Edinburgh, Tahiti, Rarotonga.
The incredible things you've seen, the beauty in the world you've found, and all the amazing and incredible moments you have shared with your friends.
The word that once meant nothing to you, hope? Well, you're going to be the co-founder of an entire organisation that's main goal is to speak hope.
In 2.5 years, you'll meet some amazing musicians, and you will then write your first ever original song called What Doesn't Kill You.
Who would have known? Less than a year later, you would be halfway across the world, working on a book, seeing things through a new lens.
You will travel, touring around high school,
cool.
sharing your story of how you persevered through your darkest times and came out on top.
You'll be in a band. You'll write 6 songs and record and release an EP. You will sell all 500 copies.
Another heads up, you are going to win Best Actor and Best Short Film in film festivals, which will take you overseas. And guess what? You're also going to win back-to-back theatre awards for most outstanding performances in 2015
That's so cool.
and 2016.
You have the ability to create so much in this world, to influence so many people in a positive manner. Just remember those days you feel hopeless are minimal moments in time. You can overcome this.
You will gain a passion for telling people's stories, for creating documentaries and interviews that provoke change, and this will lead you to studying to be a factual TV and documentary director.
Guys, it's a very sad video. Alright guys, I hate to cut this one short, but this video's getting longer than I originally wanted it to. I didn't really have any videos in mind going into this, so I kind of just looked around and found 3 random ones that are just longer than I expected. But this video is one that should be taken seriously, and these are real problems in people's lives, and I realize that. And if you guys need help, don't be afraid to ask somebody, or even ask me. I'm here for you. So, yeah, go check out my song. Yeah, go check out my boy Wolf's channel. His channel is in the description of my song. Go check it out on SoundCloud. Subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean a lot to me, especially since I got more banger videos coming out like this one, and I got some more music coming out. If y'all want to hear that, stick around a while, you know. I really do appreciate all of you in the comments, and I know you guys will take this video seriously because you're all good people. So I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.
Invisible, invisible. I remember when I was invisible. I remember days when I was miserable. Now I know that God, I feel invincible. Invisible.